Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Eastern Gopnik Plays Terraria. This time we have already killed Skeletron and we were trying to get the Cobalt Shield. So let's try and do that today. Just before we do move on, let's quickly empty our inventory. I've also made a slight adjustment to my recording setup, as you could call it. What I've figured out I would do is, instead of playing on a table where the mouse sort of echoes, I decided to start playing on my bed. And what I've done is I've covered my mouse with a blanket, and that should sort of remove some of the mouse noise which you could previously hear. You'll probably still be able to hear it, but I don't think it's going to be as bad. I'll quickly do a few clickety clicks now, and this is what it used to be like before. So I think there is a little bit of an improvement with my ingenious idea. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys out quite a bit. And yeah, do tell me what you think. But let's get started anyway. Let's quickly pack all of our things together. Let's sell everything that we don't need. Shop. Won't be needing this. I'll keep a mirror mask for now. I don't really want to use it, but at the same time, I might as well just sort of keep it in case we do go for the Shadow Bane sword that I talked about in the previous episode. And yeah, that looks like everything we should sell. Now, where did I put my decorative items? Yeah, in here. Let's put the decorations in here. And any craftables I will use later on as well. Boom, boom, boom. Alchemy table. Bingo brick is useless. We might make something of that. As I say, we'll keep the shadow key on us for now. And that'll be for the building, which we'll probably do in the next episode, depending how soon we can get this Cobalt Shield, and maybe we can get a Wall of Flesh sort of started going sort of thing this episode. Yeah, let's get started then. Let's head our way back to the castle, and yeah, should be exciting things. Now, hopefully, this time we don't stick around in a dungeon for too long. I mean, the sort of the chances of getting a golden key aren't that rare anyway, and I don't think we even explored the whole area. It was a pretty big castle for a small world, but they are pretty huge anyways. But on smaller worlds, I've never seen them be as big as they were. Let's have a look at the map actually. Yeah, I mean that's pretty huge. That's still not all of it is explored. Seems like we need to make a few houses as well for the mechanic and the tinkerer. But yeah, we'll get to that once we start building our proper base, I think. It's 20 to 9 here in the UK. I got a little bit scared. My friend sent me a photo message on Facebook, and it was a letter written by the NHS saying that all alcohol consumption, sales, and everything else involved with alcohol will be sort of illegal from today. And now I'm not the biggest alcoholic there is, but I do enjoy my stuff, you know. And I was thinking 3 months, and it was going to be illegal for me to drink. I got a little bit scared, but then I think I came to realise that it's fake. It's not actually real. So that's all good. Anyway, let's go for these golden keys. What I'm thinking I should probably do is just do a little bit of grinding, not too much grindy, but just sort of find a good spot where enemies that spawn around me will always come to the place where I am standing at, and get a blue candle going. Actually, this seems like a perfect spot right here. Yeah. So if I place my blue candle down here, it should work pretty well. won't be standing around for too long, just until we get like a golden key. A single one will really just do it. Shouldn't be standing around for too long anyway. So the enemies on the map, they should be coming in through here. They won't spawn here. Either way, they'll make their way down. They'll make their way down from wherever they're coming. The blue candle is active. There we go. Yeah. I'm also hoping maybe I can give a Natsar. I think that's how you call it, from the skulls. Which helps you get the Onk shield later on in the game. Because I know that when you get to hard mode, those skulls don't spawn as easy. You know, oh, there we go, there's our golden key already. Nice and easy. Yeah, they're quite, they become rarer because there's other enemies that can be spawning. And it is, I believe, only the skulls that drop the Natsar. I think the big skulls sort of drop it too. But I'm not 100% sure. Either way, that's a long way away until we actually get to that stage in the game where the castle turns into sort of hard mode. I believe it's after you kill Plant Terror in the jungle. Okay, let's go looking for a locked golden chest. There's one already. And yeah, like I said, we're hoping for the golden key. Another golden key there. Didn't get it. We were hoping for the cobalt shield. That's the one. Do you know what we will do? We'll pop a hunter potion, and then this way we won't miss any sort of golden key slimes, I reckon. Or at least it will be harder for us to do so, because we'll be able to see them on the map. There's the hallowed chest as well. Okay. Seems like we haven't explored this area yet. That clock kind of looks pretty good. Do I want it? Take a water bolt. I'm thinking if I want it for decoration or not. Let's take it anyway. We'll just leave it in the chest if anything. And if we're low on space, we can just sort of drop it. There's the Tavern Keep again. Still don't want him. Like I said, if you guys do want me to do that for Tavern Keep stuff, please leave a comment. I don't get as many views on this Terraria series as I do on my Realm of Mad God series. Oh, nice, golden key getter, that's very nice. But that's fine with me anyway. I really do enjoy playing Terraria myself. It's a nice, good 30 minutes for me every single day. You know, time to relax, sort of practice on my commentary as well. What I've also noticed as my own flaw is that I can really hear when I breathe in, when I go, and that does sound very odd in the videos. I think I'll do a bit of play with my microphone as well. Like I said, I'm only using my actual headset for the microphone, but I reckon if I put something like a sock in between my mouth and the microphone, rather than just being clear, it should sort of muffle the noise a little bit, and remove some of that sort of white noise that you get from when I breathe. Because I mean, it's probably not enjoyable for you guys, or it's not as professional from my side as well. Okay, this may be a good place for us to sort of wait for a golden key as well, because all the enemies that spawn should make their way. And yeah, we've got the water candle active anyway. So yeah, let's hang around here for a bit. Boom, boom. Blazing Wheel is probably one of the coolest enemies in the game as well. It's such a nice concept. Starting to lose my patience already. When you're standing around a water candle, you expect like 5,000 enemies to come at you at once, but doesn't always go that way. Yeah, maybe there's some spawning above us. Yeah, let's keep exploring. Because we haven't explored that area anyway, and this seems to be pretty empty. So I'm thinking maybe the skulls are spawning above us. Nice little bit of gold there as well from a pot. Kill these guys. Oh god. I'll kill these guys. Well, any angry bones I see I will just kill on the off chance that it does drop me a golden key. Quickly check if there's a slime. No slime. And keep going. There's the slime, that's what we're looking for. Nice and easy. Now how do we get to it? How do we get to the slime? Am I missing something? Let's just mine our way down. Maybe they spawned, but like not actually inside the castle. They've spawned outside of the castle, like in the caves. Because there's no lights going on or anything. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's part of. Or. Health. Yeah. And hey, that's 400 health now. So yeah, it seems like they spawned in the caves for some reason, but that's fine with me. Let's mine our way to them. And that'll be our, well, just another golden key. Hopefully cobalt shield this time. That just basically means that we can finally leave the dungeon because there'll be no more use for it. Right, I've got hopes on the next one. What was hitting me here? Oh, there's a black slime. Must have spawned because I was in the caves. Okay. Tell you what, I'll probably use my other hunter potion. Just because it gives us really easy access to finding these sort of slimes around. It's 100 anger bones now, still no cobalt shield, but we're holding out for hope. Anyhow, let's talk about personal life. I'm really hoping the coronavirus isn't affecting you guys too much. I hope everything's going well with your family. I do sort of understand that it's mainly the elders that get the worst of it, or people with previous health conditions. I think a lot of people have actually had it but never really felt any bad symptoms, or maybe just like a mild cough and then it passed, because our immune system is a bit stronger than the elderly, you know. But yeah, I hope everything's going well for you guys. If you're not from, oh, very nice, very nice. Seems like it's in the caves again. If you're not from the UK, I believe more than 50% of my viewers are from the USA and Canada. About only roughly 10% are actually from Europe, and yet again that doesn't even include the UK. Now I'm not too caught up with the USA. I'm not sure what Trump is doing about everything. In fact, I'm not even sure if it's all down to the president, or will it be down to like the governors of the states. But yeah, we're on lockdown here. Although everybody in my town doesn't seem to actually care. Everybody's still walking around and we're not supposed to be. You're only allowed out to do like shopping that's vital, you know, like necessity food. And you can also like go out for a sports activity once a day, only if you sort of really need to, you know. A lot of people seem to just be walking around and they're not too bothered about anything. So just people. Well, I think walking a dog is a good excuse. Dogs need to be walked, but I have seen quite a few people just walking around, holding hands and stuff, going to the city just to chill out, and I don't think that's necessary. I think that's a little bit dangerous. I mean, you should still, you know, you might not know that you've got the virus, and you might spread it through to others without even knowing it, you know. So it is just better to stay inside, in my opinion. You know, I think everybody's entitled to their own opinions anyway. But when it comes to the safety of other people, you know, you might as well take the biggest precautions you can. Okay, no golden chests here. I'm not killing these enemies anymore because I've got 2 golden keys, or maybe just 1 left now. So I'm thinking I should just be able to find another golden, but the cobalt shields pretty soon. I like that Starry Night painting, by the way, that's why I took it. Maybe there's a chest down here. Nope, that's already taken. That leads me back up to where I came from. I believe all the chests there were already opened. I'm getting a bit lost, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm just running around in circles instead. Let's just head straight down. It seems like there's a lot of stuff going on straight down. Kill this guy, kill that guy, kill that guy. These chests are opened. Remember the hallowed chests? Okay, there's one that's locked. Still no cobalt shield. Starting to lose hope. Maybe I just didn't get a cobalt shield or spawn. Maybe I never, you know, one just never spawned in this world. But I mean, I think it's guaranteed to drop anyway. Creation of the guide. Should be more. Okay, there's another lock chest. I can't see a golden key in my inventory now. Seems like we'll have to get another one. Let's drop a few things just in case, you know, we can't buy it, but we don't pick it up because our inventory is full. What do we need? There we go. Get rid of it. We've got 999. Okay, now we're just looking for the slimes again. Oh, blobs. Golden key blobs. Another tally counter that can go for sale. Okay. Not seeing any, and I can't see any golden keys either. I was really hoping in this episode we'd just get it and we could sort of move on to hell, start building our bridge for the wall of flesh and really get things going, but it seems like we've spent 20 minutes here in the dungeon already and we haven't gotten a lot of loot so far. Or it's been 10 minutes, I'm not too sure now. Tell you what, we'll make this episode either 30 minutes or it'll be 40 minutes. I'll add an extra 10 because I've completely lost count of when I actually started recording. I hope that doesn't bother you guys too much. Also, I had a quick look on the YouTube analytics to see how long my viewers actually watch a video for. A lot of people leave in the first minute. They watch a minute and you know, that's sort of the end of that. That's fine. I mean, you know, I think in the first minute you make your first impressions and people understand what kind of video is going to be from the first minute, so they can decide if, you know, they want to continue watching or not. And there are, you know, there are a lot of Let's Plays, so I don't doubt that there's people not only better than me, but like probably more interesting to listen to as well. But I'm hoping I can sort of learn and get better as I go along. Oh, there it is. Okay, cobalt shield this time, please. Excuse me? where did that... where did I go? Yeah, the slime just looked at me and he was like, no, you don't need this key, mate. I'm just gonna make an exit right here. Yeah, that was weird to look at. Okay. Let's get his mare. Right, Cobalt Shield. Yes, there we go. The legendary. Let's go. And yeah, now we'll make our... Jesus, that's a lot of tele-counters. Now we'll make our way down to Hell. And when we're in Hell, we'll be making our bridge. Once we've made the bridge, just before we actually go to kill the Wall of Flesh, I'll spend an episode or two rebuilding the whole place, make it look nice. Keep that for now. Won't be needing that. Won't be needing this. Keep the dynamite just to mine down, it helps out a lot. Won't be needing that. Displays how many monsters have been killed. Probably don't need it, but I'll just keep it with me anyway. Quick second here. Thought I left my bones in here, but apparently I didn't. Won't be needing any rope for now. Won't be needing this. My potions can go in the potion stab, which is here. One thing I also need to do is actually I need to find an aglet. Without the aglet I can't actually upgrade my Spectre boots to the lightning shoes. And the lightning shoes are a good thing to have. I think I'll replace the Cobalt Shield with this. They're a good thing to have. I'm not sure how to explain why. Well, they make you go faster. There you go. But I'm thinking of how to get one, and I've sort of realised that most of my branches have been explored, except maybe if there's any left here or in this little area here. So what we can do is we can go to the oceans before we go down to Hell and try and find an aglet. It is important to get it, I believe. I think it's a very good upgrade to have. Oh. I'm sorry if I lag a little bit in here. I don't think I should. Yeah, it seems pretty fine to me. As you can probably tell, I have set my settings to low now. I haven't got the best PC in the world. Like I said, I'm only using a laptop. But I hope it's good enough for you guys. I hope it's not too bad. I hope it's watchable. I've looked over a few of my videos myself to, self-criticize. Because I always want to make sure I'm bringing out the best content that I can be making myself. And it all looks pretty okay. I don't think the quality hurts too much, and I do believe that I still managed to upload in 1080p, which is HD. I mean, I don't think you need much more for gaming anyway. Ooh, don't want to miss this guy. Those strange plants really just make really good decorative items, I believe. If you craft like a little garden together, place those down next to some trees, it all looks very great. Okay, so we've explored this area, but we haven't been here before. And that's the ocean already. Show you why I do quickly with the ocean is you run in full speed. I don't think I'll bother with the angler, just because he takes up so much time. You get to these bad boys, you loot all, kill the shark, and when you realise there's no more chests left, you recall. Where can I use these guys? Crafting. That might be something I need to look into. The obsidian skull is something we can get. And I'm gonna go down to Hell. Reason being is I don't think there'll be any aglets on the other side. Maybe we'll check another day. Maybe we'll make just a new world to quickly find an aglet. Because on a small world, of course, you might not always even have a chance of it spawning. Okay, so this is where we are now. We do need obsidian, so I'll mine that stuff up. I believe it's 10 to craft a skull. And I'll need 20 because I'll be making 2 skulls, one for my cobalt shields and one for my boots. Now, does the elevator need to go straight through lava? No, it doesn't. We'll know our way around it, I reckon. How much obsidian do we have? 31. Oh, and we'll also need obsidian to craft together some hellfire blocks, or some hell blocks, or whatever you call them. I completely forgot. And those will help us get the molten pickaxe and anything else we want to craft, maybe like a phoenix blaster or the molten armor. It's pretty good melee armor, even though we're not really playing a melee character. Still good to have just obsidian with you. I believe there's even obsidian armor that you can craft now as well. I think that's throwing damage now. I don't know fully, or maybe it's not throwing, or maybe it's summoner. Yeah, maybe summoner actually. Now I think about it. Anyhow, we'll just have a load of obsidian with us after this batch right here, and it seems like we can see hell too. Now, what weapons do I want from the shadow chests? I'll ask the question myself. I'm not too sure actually. I'm not sure if there is any we want specifically. I know the Dark Lance is a really good item. With the Dark Lance you can actually get quite away through hard mode, so that might be something we need to look into. Other than that, the shadow chests don't provide the best sort of weapons. I know the Sun Fury is okay, but yet again it's not massive. So here we are in the centre. Straight into lava, oh yeah. We've got a load of obsidian down here as well. Okay, so let's start mining Hellstone. Now that's the one, Hellstone. Now the way that I'd like to do Hellstone, I know people just make obsidian potions and then sort of make their way down. The way I like to do it is, I'll probably show you if I go down here. It's actually very easy. So there you go. Got some Hellstone right here. You grab yourself to the wall and you just mine it up. And there's sort of no need for an obsidian potion or anything. It's a nice and easy way to do things. This is how I've always sort of done it. Yeah, you can't reach your third ones unfortunately, so it's only 2 tiles in. But I mean, it still works. Got some more over here, and this usually gives me enough for everything I need. The pickaxe, the armor as well. You know, if you mine enough of these sort of out, you'll get enough for everything. Okay. There we go. Plus the lava sort of makes a little bit of a light patch for you to mine on, so you can sort of see where you're mining and stuff. Just a all round good deal. I think it works the least when you're mining down. Oh no, that still works okay. There we go. And yeah, we've got 46 just from one tower. So that's pretty good, I reckon. You know, we only need like a few more towers. I think when it comes to Hellstone, you want like 200 ores, I think, roughly. That usually does it. If not, you know, you can always just come back through your elevator. And nearly fell into lava again there, by the way. And you know, do things that way. Hellfire arrows as well. Those are really good arrows. I completely underrated them when I was a noob. I didn't really pay too much attention to what they did or how they worked, but they explode on impact, and that's actually amazing for stuff like the wall of flesh even. To get rid of a bunch of enemies quickly, if you got a repeater or a good bow, they do some good jobs. Okay. Get some more hellstone going. Easy peasy. Now in our expert mode playthrough, which I think I'll be doing after this one, some of you guys also suggested that I should maybe do a modded playthrough. The thing I've personally don't like about mods is they do lag for me a little bit, and I don't know, they just don't, for me personally anyway, they don't have that sort of Terraria feel. They are great, don't let me tell you, they're not amazing. They're really a good experience, but it's always been a place on my heart to just have the original Terraria experience, which I think works best for me personally. Okay, let's move on. We'll mine around for another 8 minutes, and there's our voodoo doll as well. Very nice, very nice. And once we're done sort of mining around, we'll let that be the end of the video, and then next episode, like I said, we'll be building. So it's nice to have the guide voodoo doll straight up. You don't have to sort of wait around before you go killing the wall of flesh. It's good to just have it like I do now. So that's great, that's really lucky. And we haven't seen any shadow chests so far, which is a bit odd. We usually see them a lot sooner. Got the hellstone. Oh, and my gold coin is still there, so we'll go back for that. How much gold coin have we got here? 17, that's quite a bit. Let's put it all in a piggy bank. Quick stack. Yep. And make our way down. I look like a queen bee now, just... when you do a boss fight and it turns like daytime and he just runs away. Okay. So, there we go. Go down here. Go here. And let's keep going. Now I'm thinking, is there a lava walking potion, or does the water walking potion completely sort of save you from lava as well? I've forgotten, because we might not even need to make a hell bridge for the wall of flesh if we can get away with just walking on lava and jumping over stuff. I'll have a read about that, and also see in the next episode. I just jump straight into the lava, smart. Yeah, I mean, with areas like these, I feel like I might as well just be water walking or lava walking without having the fuss of building a bridge. Got some more hellstone down here. I'll take all of that. Nice and easy. Should probably be using my scutter because when the enemies get close, I don't think the laser, the space gun is too great. Seem to miss quite a lot of the time. Wait, okay, there we go. Okay, still need quite a bit more hellstone. We got 71 so far, but that's not nearly enough. So let's mine this up. There we go. Whoa, I didn't realise I could get in here. Perfect time jump as well. Get that. I'll see a bit more down here. I'm actually really excited for hard mode. Simply because there's so many sort of like weapons that you can get as drops, rather than just having to craft most of them. I mean, you can still get a lot of drops from pre-hard mode, don't get me wrong, but most of those drops sort of come from chests, I think. And you know, in hard mode you've already explored all of the world. I think it makes some biomes a lot more useful as well, just because of the things where it starts to drop. No more hellstone around here, and just quickly check this area as well. Oh, there's a door. Yeah, we hit the bottom of the world. Yeah, no more hellstone here either. Maybe we should just make an obsidian potion. Do we have one? No. Let's test. Yeah, doesn't. No. I thought we'll test their water walking abilities, and they do not work. So yeah, I'm not sure how I used to do it. I do believe I somehow used to just walk across lava. But like I said, I'll have to look into that myself. Unless you guys can leave a comment, that'd be great. Okay, there's our first bit of loot. Meteorite bars as well, life force potions, spelunker potions, restoration. Not bad, not bad. There's actually some good stuff here. Shadow chest as well. I'm not the biggest fan of the look. I remember that was the best chest back in the days, or the best looking one as well. Just because there was no more chests, so it was just the brown, the golden, and the shadow chests. That was all there was to the game. How much have we got now? We've got 108. Still probably one to go for 200. I think it's 4 hellstone and 1 obsidian. And to make a pickaxe, that's enough actually. So the pickaxe is probably all that I want to make. Let's quickly have a look into it. There we go. 36, that should be more than plenty. More than plenty. Molten axe, there we go. Don't want to play with you anymore. Strong molten axe, let's go. Yeah, we can still make the greaves and helmets, hammocks. That's better. The molten fury does 32, that does 31, so not worth crafting that. Yeah, that's everything. So actually, yeah, we'll probably build in the next episode then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like button and subscribe as well. That'd be much appreciated. Well, you guys have been showing a lot of support already. For anybody new to the channel, please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you enjoy the series? Do you not? And why so? And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day and bye bye.